Okay, today we're going to work on this Honda push mower. It's actually a lawn boy powered by a Honda engine. We're just going to clean the carburetor on it. First you remove the air filter. Like this, you push down on these two tabs, it pops off. And then there's 3 bolts here. I already loosened them up. You pull them out. And then on the back side of your air box, there's this breather that goes here. It needs unplugged. We're going to take this bolt out just to get better access to the carburetor also. Okay, now that it's out, we're going to shut the fuel off. I guess it was off. Right. Leave the fuel off. Unhook these linkages. Pull the fuel line off. Okay, and here's the carburetor. We're going to get a little bit of carburetor cleaner and clean up the outside of it. Alright, now we're going to get a 10mm and remove the bowl. We'll see how bad it actually is in there. Ooh, look at that. It's pretty bad in there. Spray a little bit of brakes parts cleaner in here. We'll scrub that out, try to get it clean. I don't think it's going to come too clean though. I think a lot of that's rust. But good at the best. We'll take the float out. Pull this pin. The needle and the float will both come out then. Like this. This is your float. That's your needle. Set them aside. Clean in here. Now the main jet on these is right in the center there. We'll spray through that. If it's not clear, then we'll take it out. But I think we'll spray through it and there won't be an issue. Just watch so you don't spray yourself in the eyes with this. Now you can see it. You can see that spraying right through. So we're good there. We'll just spray through all these other passages. I think we're good to go back together. Let me clean out that bowl a little bit. We'll put it back together. Alright, I think that's about as clean as it's going to get. There's no debris that'll actually be floating in there. It is rusty, but I think that'll do. Alright, next we're going to put the float back on along with the needle. Line the needle up. Drop the float down. Pin through the float. Just like that. I like to spray them out then because I'm not the cleanest. My hands are always dirty. Now we can put the bowl back on. Put the 10mm bolt back in. Snug it up. Now it's ready to go back on. Okay, we'll hook the linkage back up. This goes in here. This spring clips in like that. This fuel line pushes back on. Whoops, don't want to do that. Goes all back on there right like that. Let's put this back in loosely. Let's clean the back side of this up a little bit. Okay, now the fun part, trying to line everything back up. These Hondas are a little difficult to get all back together, but they do run very well. I'm going to start to snug this up by hand. Okay, this is how the choke goes. This arm goes on this side of this post sticking up, and also this spring down here hooks right in right here, and that's off the governor. Okay, now we're going to do the fun part of trying to line it all back up again. Turn the fuel on. Alright, we're going to leave the air filter off for now, and we're going to pull it a couple times and see what happens. Alright, I'm going to put the choke on. Alright, it started right up. It's been sitting for a few years, so the gas and it's pretty old, so it's going to run rough for a little bit. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.